So, hello everyone.
Hello.
Good evening.
Trevor, you do look just ridiculously cool. You actually look like a label boss now.
He does look like a label.
That's what I thought when I put him on.
Put a big cigar in your got.
You've got all the gold discs in the background. You got the guitar over to the side. You got your shades on. You got your swingy chair.
Got a glass Eiffel Tower.
Glass Eiffel Tower.
You look like Agent Smith from The Matrix.
I wish.
Mr. Anderson.
Get all the birds. But which I'm not interested.
Obviously.
Obviously.
You prefer digital ones.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So how's everyone doing? Hello to Mike Crooks. Hello, Anne Blair. Hello, Donna. Hello, Donna. Hello, Ian. Hello, Christine. Hello, Joe. Donna again, Christine, people. Oh, we got Evelyn on there and people on YouTube. Hello, everyone, whoever's watching.
Hello, everyone.
Apologies for not making the countdown as long as it would have usually been. We were sitting here all nattering away, and then I was like, oh, we're going to be going live in a minute or 2 minutes or something, and I realised I had to quickly hit go. So my fault for all of that.
Jackie Luck says, evening all, please play Damaged Breathing tonight. I had a crappy week, and that's an understatement. Well, it's possible that we
Great
will.
song, that.
I hope you're all right, whatever week you've had. Hope everything's all right.
Oh, sorry, you've had a crappy week there. Yes. Hello. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. It's
Bazza's here.
Yeah.
Bazza Organ.
Oh, Barry, Mr. Hammond. He's turned up.
All right, Bazza.
Barry and his organ. Which organ are you today, Barry? He's a lung. Well, he could be skin. That's the biggest organ, isn't it?
Ada's here. Hello, people. Hello, Ada. Christine Leland. Hello.
Hello, all of those.
Hello.
Anyone you want to say hello to, Chris?
I'm just trying to get the other screen to work so I can actually see the comments.
Oh.
Currently, I can't see the comments.
Oh, well.
It's easier on your phone.
Depends what you're doing on your phone.
Says the coolest man with the shades on there.
Sorry, boss. I'll get my phone going then in case.
In fact, what
I've had an iPad for about 3 years now, and I've just never bothered to set it up so I can have a nice big screen right in front of me. I'm just an idiot.
I'm just swapping around us all because Trevor really needs to be at the top.
He does need to be at the top.
He needs to be top left. Top left. That's how important you are. Right. So, welcome to the Spudathon. We have a great show for you tonight. Is 6 songs that you voted for that we're going to play, plus one of Trevor's, as we seem to be doing each week now. We got not a new one of Trevor's because it was recorded in the early 80s, but this is something you wouldn't have heard. And we got a new trailer, which we're going to play, because as you all know, we are here every week promoting our mini-series 2020 Rendezvous, which you can go and watch on YouTube, get all the links at 2020rendezvous.com. Plus, we have loads and loads of vinyls because we ordered way more than we were ever going to sell. So if you want a vinyl of our best of album, go to 2020rendezvous.com and buy it. All signed the ones vinyl that have been bought, signed vinyl, yeah, until they run out, because we signed about 100 of the 250 we bought.
You just sign the rest.
We could do, but I think we need to make them limited edition, you know?
Oh, yeah,
so
that's true.
People need to get in now if they want to sign one. And then, see, because I asked Emily, I said, do you want a signed one or an unsigned one? And she went, signed, of course, which surprised me, actually, because if someone I knew made an album, I wouldn't necessarily want them to sign it because I'd feel that was weird, a friend signing an album for another friend. But, yeah, maybe Emily doesn't see me as a friend, so that's good.
Well, she can sell it if it goes massive.
Yeah, that's the point. That's a really good point. But then again, I'll have a few signed ones that we could sell if it went massive as well.
I got a box of them here.
Yeah. What else have you got?
I've got
4 kids.
What was that?
He's fucking doing the sound card again.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Chris is just like, when are you going to stop?
Chris has been digitised. So
well,
yeah, we got.
He's just waiting for one. He's just waiting for one of you two to disappear for a week, and then
it's going to be brilliant when Ricky goes to.
That's the Montford Hall.
Where am I going to go? Oh, you mean when I
Leicester,
die?
Montfort Hall.
Okay.
Oh, when you die, mate. Yeah, we'll be ripping the piss out of you
We're
every
doing
week.
Spudderthons.
Yeah, we will be. We'll have your urn there
Oh,
with all your ashes and a wide-angle lens for it.
Can you put all my ashes in a urn?
Carry him around in a truck.
It's got to look like a fucking beach, isn't it, when they fucking turn me into ash? Oh, yeah.
You look like a volcanic beach.
that is if you burn.
Well, last time someone your size died, they made Iceland.
Oh,
Not the shop.
No, they raided Iceland before they died.
Oh,
why they
dear.
died.
That's why they died.
Then a king prawn ring too many. That was a Kerry Katona
My
reference.
name's Kerry Katona. Do you want these spring rolls?
I don't know who she is.
Flops? No, Kerry, put your top back on.
that's not
I've never seen a bird get so fat and thin so much. Fat releases a DVD and now she loses it, and then she puts weight on again, then she loses it again.
Well, that's why, isn't it?
Jenna and I saw her once when we were
Fucking
going
hell.
to drop some stuff off in Bromley for cabaret, and she was walking up the street and she was saying something like, Jenna will tell me, she's not here, but it was like, oh, you know, I mean, I've never been this thin since I was on, it's just, shut up. You could hear her coming down the street from like 100 yards.
Honestly,
Like fog on.
I don't know who this bird is, so I'm quite happy about that. to
You're
be
lucky.
honest.
Your life is infinitely better for not knowing who Kerry Katona is.
Do you know who she is, Trev?
Yeah.
How do you know?
yeah.
What was that band she was in?
Atomic Kitten.
Atomic Kitten.
Atomic cunt.
And on that note, we'll play the number 6 in the chart. This is Wish I Wasn't Here.
We had it all so good. Where did it all go wrong? I'd go back if I could. Just wanna play a song. I never had a clue. They take whatever they can. I don't know what to do. It's like it's all been planned. Why does no one understand? I've got no idea who I am. Why do people say that they envy me? Spend one day in my shoes and you will see. On stage I feel ashamed, emotionally shut down.
Right, we're having some problems here streaming, so give me a second. We might have to go offline and come back on. Sorry. Yeah, so we're going to go live.
Don't cross
again
the streams.
We're going to go live
Don't
again on Facebook.
Cross
in a
the
second.
stream.
We are still live on YouTube, by the way, at the moment, I believe.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Ricky
so-
believes the children.
Hello,
are our
everyone.
future.
We are live on YouTube. I'm trying to get Facebook up running. Can you lot chat amongst yourselves and entertain them while I get Facebook up running again?
Yeah. So, Ricky, why don't you tell us about your day? It sounded dead exciting.
Well, let me tell you. I just went train spotting.
Oh, shut up! It's better than that, you tart. Come on.
I had my rucksack on, didn't I?
You didn't.
There's a heritage line just behind the house.
How long have you been living there, and you've not told me this?
Well, I didn't know about it till about a month ago, about 4 weeks ago. So when I went for a walk, believe it or not, with a friend.
Your faults. Hang on, that one's false.
No, that one's true.
That one was true.
Went for a walk, and we went past this Wyndham Abbey station, and I didn't think it was used, but apparently it is. And in October this year, Chris, you're gonna have to come up because in October the Flying Scotsman is going past
Oh,
on
tremendous!
this line. So that'll be amazing to see that, because I just stand close to it, just watch it go past, like what I was doing.
Well,
earlier.
yeah, if it's that bit where you were
Yeah,
on the
it's
track
where I was
side.
standing. Yeah, it's literally trackside, just watching this absolute machine go past today.
with the other
dragging,
men in the bushes, eh, Trev?
Yeah.
Trev was in the bushes going,
Train.
oh, dark tunnels.
Massive
So, how
pistons.
big's the line, Rick? What's the state of it? What's the
I think
deal?
Facebook might be back now.
Okay, so it
Have we
goes
got to
from.
restart the stream or something, Dave?
I've basically just gone live again on Facebook, and we're back. YouTube, I think, is okay now. But
I can see us again on Facebook. But basically, it goes from Wyndham Abbey all the way up to Dereham.
Right.
And I think within the next 2 to 3 weeks, I was talking to one of the station guards there today by the level crossing, and he was saying that they do driving days where you can drive a train.
What?
Yeah.
How much is that?
So I don't know. I'm going to look into it because I'm going to fucking do it. Probably end up in a ditch, but I'm going to do it.
well, that'd be cool. If they've
Have a
got
jump
anywhere near there that has got a driving track, I'll go and do some driving of my car, and you can go and do a driving of a train. We can both.
Just
some
do
fun.
what they did on Back to the Future. Just take the wheels off and just run on the what was it, the axles or whatever.
It was the wheel rims.
Yeah,
So,
the wheel
for
rims.
everyone on Facebook that's just joined us again, we're back. That all went wrong. I have no idea. I was just sitting here. I'd rebooted my internet as I usually do. Got loads of bandwidth, and I haven't really done anything. I just stopped the streams and started it. So I think it was Facebook's end, because I've started again and it's all working. So these things happen.
Wankers.
But apologies for all of that.
Shocking
Did
stuff.
they get the full song, or shall we play it again?
I think they got it almost to the end. I think YouTube got it all, and Facebook
right,
kind
it's
of
not-
missed the little brass bit on the end. But yeah,
Even though it's one of mine, let's just move on.
let's move
It's
on.
fine. It's
So-
fine.
I've noticed you're clean shaven.
Yeah, Dave, what's
Not
going on? You
completely clean shaven. It's trimmed down. I mean, if I get
Oh,
close.
it looks really clean shaven here. Aha! I
Oh,
was gonna say,
yeah,
I've
it's a little
not
bit of a
seen it.
sprinkle there.
It's
I've not
like
seen it that-
a fine grain.
You sometimes do that on tour, and everyone goes like, "Ugh."
Yeah, I know.
Like
Well,
that time I bumped into Ricky.
you know what it's like, right? This is a bloke thing. Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
that
you
just
get a
looks
beard
weird.
trimmer. You've got the same beard trimmer as me, Ricky, so you understand this, and you know the beard trimmer that Ricky's got, Chris, because you used
Yeah,
it.
it buggered me up for the filming.
So,
Like I've been playing for
Accidentally.
shit.
but the thing is with it is you put the guard on, and then you have a shave and you're trimming down, then it gets all clogged up, and you have to take it off and shake out all the bits, and it just gets annoying. And sometimes I'm there about to do it, particularly when I want to shave after a bath, because then all the hair gets all sticky in it. And I just took the guard off and went, bollocks. Just because it's just easier sometimes, isn't it?
Male beard,
Yeah.
Dave.
You took the actual guard off.
Yeah, took the guard off and just used the
But
thing.
did you not
on
cut yourself?
No, because it's not like slicing. They're just like it's just like a number one, isn't it?
Tickles.
Well, how comes every time I try to shave me balls, I cut them?
Well, your balls aren't a smooth a surface. They've got like little ridges on them and stuff like that
And
when it comes to
it's
using
loose
the
skin
thing.
that gets dragged
So
away.
yeah, so it's loose skin. It all get pinched inside it. You want to use a razor for your balls and an electric
Yeah.
thing for your face.
Okay, I was going to say.
You have to pull the skin tight. Then it
You should
doesn't
see me
get
sometimes.
nicked.
It looks like I'm on my fucking period. Jesus Christ.
Welcome to Male Grooming with Space Potatoes, brought to you in association with Gillette, the best.
Brought
a
to
man
you
can get.
by Dettol.
You probably
Water
need some
straight out of the
Dettol on
kettle
your
works
balls. What was that, Trev?
Water straight out of the kettle works better.
What out the kettle? What?
What?
Boiling water
Boiling?
out the kettle.
Yeah,
What,
get
just
rid of
pour
the
it-
hair straight
just
away.
pour it
On your balls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fantastic. I must do that later on.
yeah.
Not.
Just
I
burn
might
your
use
balls.
I might use a wallpaper stripper. See how that goes.
I'm quite surprised you can see your balls, to be honest, Rick.
Well, it's a fucking task. Don't get me wrong. Jesus. Shaving my balls is like I've got a plan for this. You know, it's a day's planning. You know what I mean? I've got to shift around.
What about
all
your
of these.
arsehole?
What's that?
What about your arsehole?
Oh, I gave up on that fucking years ago. I don't even wipe my arse anymore.
Hope everyone's enjoying their evening meal.
Oh, chocolate orange.
Oh, dear.
You should look at my arsehole. It looks like a smashed Jaffa cake.
Oh.
Right, on that note, we're going to move on to the trailer. So I made a new trailer last week or something. I can't remember. So watch it. It's really good.
The dates that we were supposed to be playing have now been rescheduled for June, July.
That's ridiculous.
He put so much stock into how great the world was going to be in 2020, and of course we get there.
We could do the 2020 Rendezvous tour. All the legal stuff's done, dusted now, and old ancient history. But unfortunately now, we're not doing anything. I'm talking to you from home.
I don't even know what the French word for rendezvous is.
Have you read what I put on my flipping CV?
Being childish.
Yeah.
2020 is cancelled.
2020 rendezvous. You and me and you. 2020 rendezvous. There's so much that we can do. 2020 rendezvous. Borderless like the EU. 2020 rendezvous.
So there we go. That's the new trailer. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. If you have seen it, tell other people to go and watch it. Thank you very much. So you've talked about your trains, although some of the people on Facebook may have missed that, but never mind. They'll have to go to YouTube and catch it up later. Nice shades, by the way, Ricky. Are we all doing shades?
Thank
Have I
you.
got to go and get mine?
Thank you.
I've got mine back now. I'll go and get them.
Oh, you got yours. Well, we'll do that while we're doing the next song. So you've done that. What have you been up to, Chris, this week?
Well,
Have you been anywhere?
Leicester,
Not
really.
Montford Hall.
I've just heard a fabulous story from my brother
Tell us it.
regarding a certain late for the bus drummer. Basically, Bonnie was working nearby to where my brother lives and texted him and said, "Oh, I'll come round and see you, mate. It's I'm just round the corner," and didn't turn up. And the following day or the day after, Craig was driving down the street on his motorbike. Craig's got this really powerful Augusta motorbike, and saw him walking down the street because he's quite distinctive because, you know, he's this big and had a hat on and had a walk like he was carrying 2 suitcases.
Right.
And Craig jumped on the pavement and cut him off and sort of scared the crap out of him. And Bonnie's backing away like this, and Craig's going, getting closer and closer. And Bonnie's going, ah! And Craig got his visor, because he has a black visor. Craig went, hiya. And then the van that he'd cut in front of was all Bonnie's workmates. So I said to Craig, "Oh, did they get out and like threaten you?" He said, "No, they got out and went, ah, you shit yourself then, you dickhead."
So there we go.
It was great.
Little cunt.
Yeah.
He is. He is, very much so. And where did that happen?
Leicester,
Montford Hall.
in Salford.
Oh, right. Okay.
The address
I was
did not
waiting
be
for that.
disclosed, not Leicester de Montfort Hall, dickhead.
Yes, you got to put your shades on, man.
Wishful thinking.
In the car, I'll go and get them in the next song.
Right, let's do the next song. So number 5 this week. You have been voting. Let's hope that it gets to play to you all. Oh, they're wearing their sunglasses at home now as well, apparently.
It's like when Gilmore did Run Like Hell because of that woman.
Did he do Run Like Hell because of a woman?
No, where they were all
Where they're all
shades,
wearing
that woman.
sunglasses. Oh, yeah.
Some
yeah.
woman was really miserable once she all the way for the gig, and then when all the lights went on, she put her shades on and sat there.
Yeah.
We've had a few like that, like right down the front.
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to number 5. Them and Us.
How can you call yourself a friend when you've actively worked against me again and again? How can you smile at me on stage when the darkness inside consumes you with paranoid rage? With you, it's only to be expected. The respect I had for you's been rejected, but it's still them and us against the world. The two of us digging our holes. When we grow up, maybe we'll be friends. Until that time, we can just pretend. How can you ask me for my help when you twist the knife in my back whenever it's turned? How can you soundly sleep at night, dividing us up just so long as your ego's alright? It's easy to forget we're human when your life is like that show with Truman. But it's still them
And there we go. That was them and us
Amazing.
there. That was them and us. That was our number 5 this
You
week.
love a 6/8, don't you, Dave?
I do. I think every album has to have a 6/8 song on it. Otherwise, it's not a proper album.
But it's just
I've got a
bounce to it,
7-2
though.
on the way.
Have you?
What?
Yeah.
That'd be quite cool.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
We're not talking about trains again, Ricky.
Oh, class 72. Is there a 72?
I don't think there is a 72. Yeah, there's a 73. There might have been a 72. Hang on, I'll have a look.
I've got a few 72s upstairs.
Oh, the geezer at the station earlier.
Fender.
Oh, Chris, I got a boner when he said this, but he said he went, yeah, I think class 33 is coming down today. I was like, you're joking, but no, it weren't.
Oh,
that's a shame.
Couldn't believe it.
I thought your dad was visiting you this weekend, Rick.
Next weekend.
Yeah.
There's no 72s.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a 72.
Oh.
You've got a 70.
I've got
Oh,
70.
they're awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hang on. There we go.
Love me 76. Ah, look at that. We're all in shades now.
Look at us.
Because the future's so bright.
Everybody
I'll be honest with you. It actually makes it harder to read the screen and operate, though, because
I can't
everything's
see a
that
thing
little
now.
bit dimmer. It's all
Well,
very
Dave,
silly.
Dave.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Space Potatoes Stevie Wonder Tribute Act.
Oh.
Have you seen his wife?
Oh.
He hasn't.
Neither has he.
That's an old joke.
Oh, obviously it is. Obviously
You got
it
to
is.
laugh.
Right, should we do a true and false before we move on to our number
Casino.
654? Number 4.
I didn't have one till about an hour ago. I'm fucking useless at
That's
these.
dangerous if you're making them up on the spot.
I do have one though. I do have one.
Oh, by the way, I should just quickly explain before we do the true and false. Because it's really difficult each week to come up with a title that's engaging for the show. So I kind of tend to pick something funny and random for the week. My friend John Paul, who some of you may know and some of you may not know, he's a crazy man who currently lives in Germany, but he was the person who gave me my first ever break at working in music in the recording studio, Rogue Studios in London. And I love him to bits, but we were having a conversation the other night and he was talking about how you would flash freeze a mammoth. And he said, there's only...
freeze?
Yeah, as in like freeze a mammoth really, really quickly. And I said, I don't know, I've never really thought about it. He said, well, I have. You either need a ray gun that's like something out of a cartoon, like a mammoth freezing gun, where you go up and go, vroom, and it comes out and then the mammoth's frozen. Or you have to put the mammoth into space. And he said, and it's really difficult to put a mammoth into space. And I just sat there and listened and thought, that's just such a brilliant quote. So I noted that down, and that was the title of the
Why
episode.
don't you pour a load of what's that liquid?
So if anyone's got any ideas of how to flash
Liquid
freeze a
oxygen,
mammoth,
liquid nitrogen, that kind of thing.
please let
Liquid
us know.
nitrogen. Yeah, liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
Pour a shitload of that on it.
Yeah, but
Fucking mammoth.
You also need a mammoth as well, don't forget.
yeah, well, that's the other thing. I mean, I
You
think
can't get them at
Do
Asda.
they still exist?
no.
When did they fuck off?
Just before 6, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
They only work days, they don't work nights.
Fucking lazy cunts.
They work bank holidays.
So yeah, I mean, every week, just try and if you leave us comments on the Space Potatoes wall and whatever, and you've got something really, really bizarre and silly to say, then we'll just pick it out and use it as the show title. It doesn't have to
You
mean
feel like
anything.
a member of the band.
Absolutely, just the more nonsensical, the better.
Absolutely.
Because the thing I'm working out with all this stuff is if you have a load of nonsense that makes no sense and you couple that with a picture that makes no sense, everything makes no sense, but people are more likely to click on it. If you say what it is, say, we are doing a Spudathon at this time, or please do this, and you give a photo that's relevant, no one has any interest. So it's all about being quirky. So next week we might have a picture of Ricky in a thong.
In a mankini.
Yeah. Ricky in a thong, and the title will be...
Fat cunt in a thong.
No, you see, that's too descriptive. It has to be something else, Why
Who'd
birds
have thought
don't eat
spandex
pasta.
could stretch so hard.
Yeah, exactly. No, but that's still related. It'd have to be a different
Tank in a
title.
thong. Tank.
Like Ricky in a thong, and the title would be, why don't garden walls speak? Something totally unrelated, and then people go, what the fuck's that about? But then when they go on there and they click it, it's like, it's a Spudathon. I don't
Who's
know.
doing the true or false anyway?
Yeah, let's just move on. I don't know what I'm on
20
about.
minutes ago. Go on, Rick.
So please tell us.
Do you want me to go? Do you want me
Yeah,
to go?
please tell us your shoes and forces.
Right. Here we go. Go. I once accidentally pulled some kid's false ear off when I was younger at a summer school events day and flung it across the room in shock because I realised I've just pulled his ear off. And the second one is I once drunkenly had a piss on the top deck of a bus after a night out uptown because I was bursting.
Number 2.
That's a
I'm
hard
jumping
one.
in early with a number 2.
Could have been a kid with a false ear, though. That's an odd one. I'm actually going to go with number 1.
What's everyone saying?
Well, let's have a look.
And
Annie's saying number 2. What was the bus? What route was it?
The night 53 from Leicester Square.
From Leicester Square?
From Leicester Square.
Not.
Leicester, de Montfort Hall. Hey, there he is.
Yeah.
But actually, I can stop the sample. So you were in
Leicester.
Square.
Leicester.
There you go.
Square.
I'll do that because that doesn't work because it's your voice.
Okay, well, you do it.
Leicester. Square.
See, there's a delay on it. That's the problem.
Did a number 2 on the bus, says Ian. Good on you.
So we got.
Mike says
I'm staying number 2, Ricky. I reckon you had a wee upstairs on a bus.
Evelyn says 2.
I don't
Asa
think you'd have a
says
piss
2.
on a fifth night 53. I don't think you'd do that. I don't think you'd do that.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
think 1.
I'm going with 1. I'm going with the ear.
Me and Jenna say they had a wee on the bus.
Okay, right. So you got 2, 2,
And 1.
2, 2, and there's a 1. Then you're right. Mike Penn just says 2. You're both saying 2.
No,
You're
me
both
and
saying
Trevor saying
Chris is
1.
Well, the truth is number 1.
No way.
Yeah, it was.
How did that happen?
So in the summer, I was, when we were really young, about, I don't know, 10, in like the 6 weeks holiday, you get like these, I don't know what they're called, summer classes where you go to like a leisure centre.
Yeah,
they
remedial
just have,
kids have to go there.
Well, whatever they are. And anyway.
It's kind of ironic, really, that you don't know the word.
And there was this kid there, and he was a bit disabled, but everyone was like, doing like wrestling and stuff like that. And I remember we was and he was having fun, and he later realised that when I got him in a bit of an headlock, his fucking ear came off, and I was like, threw it across the fucking room, like, oh Jesus Christ, I've pulled his ear off. What happened now?
Is he called Vincent?
What's that?
Doesn't matter.
It was a genuine accident, and I mean, everything was all right, but I didn't get in trouble. But yeah, he had he didn't have like a real ear, and he had like this magnetic one, and it's come off in my hand. And
Magnetic ear.
Yeah, it was like
That's amazing. That sounds like a album title.
Yeah, but I've accidentally pulled it off and thrown it across the fucking room.
There was a guy once I did a recording session for at Rogue. He was the singer in the band, and he only had 1 ear, and I didn't realise. I mean, literally it wasn't like he was missing. I mean, it was totally sealed up. It was just like there was no hole, no earlobe, nothing at all. And I remember getting all the headphones set up for him in the vocal booth and whatever, and he went in there, put them on, he was singing, and I was like, yeah, it's a little bit pitchy. I said, have you tried taking one headphone off? He said, no, I can't. I went, oh, why not? He said, because I've only got 1 ear. I went, what, really? He said, oh, you didn't notice? And he turns around and shows me he's only got 1 ear. And instead of, oh, sorry, mate, yeah, obviously you can't take one headphone off, we'll keep working, which is the normal response a professional person should have, my actual response was, fucking hell, and I spent ages setting up a stereo headphone mix as well, which is exactly what I said, which was a little bit rude. And I instantly was like, I shouldn't have said that. That was...
These stereo effects are wasted on you, mate.
Yeah, and in the mix, he kept on turning he kept saying, "Oh, I want more reverb." I was just thinking, Jesus Christ, I'm literally taking mix directions from a guy with only 1 ear. And nothing against people with 1 ear, but they aren't gonna be able to hear as well in terms of mixing. It's like,
no width, no space. Oh.
Well, I can safely say he's never gone a model for Ray-Ban.
So your mate, did he have a full missing ear? Was it completely sealed up, or did he have an ear canal but no like?
Yeah, no, it weren't my mate. He was just a kid there, but I can't remember really.
A wrestling companion.
I didn't really want to look. I threw his ear across the room and fucking ran off. I was like, oh, I ain't hanging about. Fuck all of that.
Did you eat it?
I was freaked out.
Did you go back?
I just pulled someone's fucking ear off. What's going on here?
What's going on here?
I mean, I'm assuming it was magnetic. If it weren't, then fucking hell.
Barry Organ said, "You've ripped off his organ."
I ripped off his organ.
That's true.
But yeah, that's the shit that I was dealing with when I was a kid. Just fucking ripping false ears off.
Yeah, we had kids with odd bits. But that was cool.
And that's just your son.
Oh,
Didn't.
yeah.
Oh.
No, when I meant odd bits, it was that was anyway. I won't
Yeah,
go
he's
there.
an odd bit.
No, I didn't mean by that. I should have said Zoe, really, but then that would have been rude as well. I'm really digging myself a hole here that's just...
Play a song, Dave. Get your
Yeah,
song out.
absolutely,
Put
right.
the shovel down, for fuck's sake.
All right, so at number 4 this week, we have On the Run.
Sitting up late on a Friday night, nobody's online with me, hiding out locked up inside my house, feeling like I'm on the run, on the run. I can't see you, there's no one near me, no one walking in my street. I can only hear you digitally now, feels like we will never meet. Chatting with the bots, it's all fake news. Makes me angry every day. Well, I was crying about honesty. The standards dropped away, dropped away.
And we are back. That was On the Run there. Haven't heard that one for a while. It's very nice to hear, even though we didn't listen to it. We were chatting.
So far away.
Yeah, no, that's the David Bowie song I ripped it off from.
Whatever. Same thing.
It is, isn't it?
That's what we specialise in.
Yeah, we are a team of rip-off fucks.
Yeah. If you need a song ripping off, contact Space Potatoes and we'll record it for you.
So, what next? Should we do another true or false? Who wants to go next? Trevor, got true or false for us?
Written it down.
Get it going then. Come on.
Right. I once ended up alone in a toilet with George Thorogood.
Bad to the bone.
I was washing my hands after just having a wee on my own. Then he walked in. As I was washing my hand, he walked up to the urinal. The gist of the story is, I saw his full bottom because he pulled his trousers and his sort of Y-fronty things almost down to his knees to stand and have a wee. And then he turned around and went, "Hi." So I said,
The level of detail in that
away.
story suggests it's
out.
true.
Whilst having a wee, he turned around and went, "Hi."
His trousers are so tight. I think he had to take him like down to have a wee. But anyway, so there's that. Or it's quite good. This I've just finished a tapestry that's 6 foot by 4 foot because it goes on a full wall of a windmill. Something I've never tried before, but it's turned out quite well.
Thing is, the first story's got so much detail that if it's false, you've really worked hard on that. But I know you, Trev, you would work really hard on making a full story to try and fool us.
Yes, exactly.
So there's a bit of me that wants to go for number one. There's a bit of me that wants to go for number two.
Yeah. I can turn my hand to
Because
most things.
the thing with Trev is, you can just be talking and mention a band. Who'll go, "Oh, mix them," or we opened for them once, and it's you really.
Well, we didn't know he was a fabulous singer until a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, he's a really dark horse, Trev. Don't tell you anything. He just sort of appears during conversation.
When you say he's a dark horse, do you mean that he's got a big? Anyway,
Number one.
You're going for number one, are you, Chris? Ricky, what are you going for?
I'm going to go for number 3.
Bearing in mind, your fingers are really sore.
Yeah, but that just could be
From all your tapestry work.
Yeah. So
I'm going to go with.
A lot of people going for number 2. Only one person's gone for number 1 so far on there.
Yeah, Jen has just pointed out Trev normally puts little bits of his work on Facebook, like when he's working on the
Yeah, he
cars and
does.
stuff.
Yeah.
And he would, because it's so out of the ordinary, working on a tapestry.
Yeah, but
I'm going to go number 1.
If it's not
I might
finished,
not put it on the wall yet. I would only photograph it when it's on the wall.
No, you don't. You do little bits of work. You do work in progress updates.
Well, that could be on some projects. There's projects I've got that I give work in progress, and there's other projects you don't know about till you see the final result. So
I'm sticking with number 1.
Yeah, I'm going to be a maverick here because I got the last one right, so I don't mind dropping one. I'm going to go with number 2. I'm saying it's the tapestry, just to be different. Ricky, what are you saying?
Number 1.
Trevor, which is it? Come on.
It is actually number 1.
Yay!
It was very odd.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Ugh.
Yeah. You do realise that's my microphone you're farting into there?
Yeah, I know, and it fucking stinks now. Jesus Christ!
Ricky, you
that's
should have
the
said.
wettest fart in human existence.
Could have held that up while you did it. It would have
That's
been.
my
a candle in the
57
wind.
beta there. Jesus.
Oh, there won't fart into.
I'm going to need a new windshield for
Hey,
that
Dave,
now.
I've got one of your, Dave, I've got one of your microphones. Hang on.
Hang on, Trev, I've got one of your acoustic guitars. I could
It stinks.
stick that on my ass.
That's that French one, isn't it?
It is that French one, yeah.
Never do that, Dave. You know that.
Yeah, I wouldn't stick anything French up my ass.
Yeah, it was a weird wee, that.
I've stuck a baguette up my ass before.
Shepherd's Bush
Is it true or
Empire.
false again?
Shepherd's Bush Empire. No, he's telling us. Come on, carry on.
Oh,
telling
I'm saying
us.
Shepherd's Bush
We,
Empire.
we got disturbed by...
I went upstairs, there was no one there. Thought, brilliant. I'll have a wee, wash my hands. Great. Just starting to wash my hands. In he walked. Got a fantastic set of teeth, I must admit. And he just pulled him down and then stood there rocking, having a wee. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. He's a nice guy. It's the way he turned around. He went, hi. I was like, oh, yeah, hello, mate. Yeah, tight trousers. Good band, though.
Well, on that note,
did you say he's the one who done Bad to the Bone?
Yeah,
that's why I said bad to the bone.
Yeah.
Bad to the Boner.
Well, I was going to say, on that note, talking of fabulous bands, good bands, and Trevor and all of that, we should play Trevor's Song of the Week.
Excellent.
Now,
Yes,
this is
on that bone shell.
this is a cool one. It's very kind of proggy, more proggy
Bit
than
long.
the other two that were a bit more. It's not that long. It's only 5 and a bit minutes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Should have cut it down.
No, I quite like it. It's a bit proggy. I'm sure they can put up with it. We've got songs that are equally as long. So this is one of Trev's songs. Do you want to give us any word about this? How did this come about?
It was the drummer and myself sort of jammed it together. That was it.
Cool. Right, well,
Came
there
up
we
with
go.
some tunes. Just, we were enthusiastic back then.
Well, it's got some fabulous playing on it, I've got to say, and fabulous singing
right,
as
yeah.
well. But I really, really like it. I really like this one.
I like his rototom work on this, actually.
All of it's good. But I love your guitar playing on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I love the rhythmicness of the riffs at the beginning. Anyway, people just should hear it.
Can we have it on, Dave? Can we have it on
Yeah,
stereo?
we can have it on. Let's listen to it. Here we go. There we go. That's Trev's song.
Brilliant.
So fucking good.
Nice one, Trev.
Them are the
Like
days.
Wishbone Ash meets Rush. Brilliant.
Thanks for playing it.
That was the first one of all the ones you sent me. That was the first one I heard, and I loved that. I was lying in the bath, as I do, surrounded by salty water, listening to your tune. It's very good.
Yeah,
Glad I sent it.
that's superb.
Talking
That's
of
the sort
that,
stuff I would have played on that radio show I used to do. That kind of music. That's fabulous.
Yeah, it's just a mix up of everything we were all listening to, I think. But I'd write the stuff with the drummer mainly. That's why a lot of them little guitar bits were following what he was doing on the kit.
but I love that. It's
Stabby and
beautiful.
that, you know.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
I like. Someone want to do their tour?
Yeah, I'll do mine. I always tend to go first, so I'm going to do mine third, and then we'll
Go on.
leave Chris till last this time. Unless you've already been and
I was ready to go.
I don't mind. I can go last as usual if you want.
Okay, if you know the answer to this, you two shut up. Because you might do.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been in I'm just going to call it a nude bar. I've been in a nude bar with two members of Queen. And number two is Jenna once got me a stripper when I got home for my 40th birthday. But as a laugh, it was a bloke. And you know what Jenna's like? Remember that Father's Day message?
See, that's a really difficult one. I can't imagine you in a strip club.
Wasn't
two
technically
members
a
of
strip club,
who?
it was a nude bar.
A nude bar with two members of who?
A nude bar.
At the same time as two members of Queen.
That wasn't a strip
members?
club.
No.
Which members?
So what's a
were it?
nude bar then?
It was Brian May and Roger Taylor.
There's a nude bar where you turn up and everyone's naked then?
No, it wasn't that kind of place.
Well, tell me what
that's
kind of
Ca- that's
place it
Camp
is.
Sands,
I now don't know what a nude bar. If it's not a strip club and it's
It
not
was
the
the Crazy
naturist.
Horse in Paris,
Oh, so
which is very, very famous. It's mentioned in Girls, Girls, Girls by Motley Crue.
very
Okay.
tasty.
I've never heard of this thing. So
France.
what makes it nude? Is everyone in there nude?
All the dancers were nude, like at a certain point during their routines. It's world famous. It's really, really famous. Look it up.
No, Jenna wouldn't allow that, so I'm going to go with number two.
No,
Jenna's
I
like-
think I'd go with that, the nude bar thing. If it's a show and it's famous and it's all of that, and you were in Paris, and I remember I think Jenna coming out to Paris when we were in Paris for your birthday once. Did that happen? I don't know. So
No, she's been to Germany.
she's been to Germany, yeah. So
Actually, I'm going to go with one.
You going with the nude bar?
Yeah.
I'm going to go number two.
can I have 1.5?
No.
Can I be in a quantum superposition, and then when you tell us, I'll have measured? No. Okay, I'm going for the nude bar.
The answer was number one.
The nude bar.
There was the Crazy Horse in Paris. Jenna was doing a lingerie show at that place next to the Palais du Sport, and we won tickets. So we went, and we sort of sat there with a bottle of champagne, enjoying ourselves, waiting for the show to start. And Jenna went, "Oh my God, it's what's his face with the hair, the guitar player." And Jenna's had me loads of times with, David Beckham's walked in, and I'm like, And I went, "Who do you mean?" She went, the guy with the hair, he played on top of Buckingham Palace. I went, "Brian May." And I turned around, and there was Brian May. He was about 15 feet behind me. And then Roger Taylor was there, and Roger Taylor's son. Turns out Queen were playing in Paris the night after, and had a night off. And a friend of ours who was with us, he got out of there quick to meet them, to try to intercept them to get a picture. I bumped into Roger Taylor and went, "Fucking hell, it's you." And Roger Taylor went, "Yeah." And then that was it. But yeah, I've been in the Crazy Horse in Paris with Brian May and Roger Taylor.
There we
Well, I'll
go.
be dipped in shit.
You'd love that, you slag.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You would. Your favourite
It's a,
thing?
it's a fallacy.
Yeah, that's the point. Jenna just said we did see them before the show started, so you weren't really bothered about the women who were naked. You just kept turning around looking at Brian May and Roger Taylor, which is actually true.
Yeah, and a bit weird.
I'm sure that Sure, they've never had people staring at them before because I can understand staring at Brian May. He's got silly hair. He'd have hair like him, long and curly.
Who'd do that?
I've seen through his hair and I saw his skull. That's the truth.
Do you reckon he'd be as iconic as he is if he was called Brian February?
I think he'd be more.
Probably more, yeah. At the end of the day, I think it was his guitar playing.
Don't you ever think about these things?
Well, I mean, his name's Brian. I mean, that's quite a no offense.
Oh, I imagine. Well, what if he was called Barry September?
He'd still be all right. Barry September would be all right.
Well,
There you
never
go.
know.
Jen has just found a picture from that night that they. Oh, hang on, that they took at the show afterwards. Can you see?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
God, everyone looks bulimic.
Everyone looks bulimic compared to you, mate.
I don't even know what that means.
All right.
Bulimia.
Let's do the number 3 position for this week.
It was 8 o'clock already. Jesus Christ.
I know. Well, we did have a bit of a
We had technical issues.
technical issue and false start. Then you droned on about trains and whatever. Right, here we go. This is Foxes at number 3 this week.
Have you seen the news today? It's not looking good. Everyone's going crazy now, but we knew that they would. 'Cause it's what they love to do. Oh, how have you been? You've not much to say. Just turn off your TVs and you'll be okay. We'll blame it on the media today. It won't be easy. It's gonna be hard to pick yourself back up again and remember who you are. If I could tell you, I've got so much to say. We'll blame it on the media until they fade away. Have you heard the news today? It's the same old shit. People falling for the latest lie, and it's making them rich. Yeah, it's just what they do. One day they'll disappear, and hopefully they won't return. I hope your eggs go up in flames and we'll watch as they burn. We'll blame it on the media in turn. It won't be easy. It's gonna be hard to pick yourself back up again and remember who you are. If I could tell you, I've got so much to say. We'll blame it on the media until they fade away.
Hello. That was Fox's there. Our number 3 for this week.
Oh.
There was
I got really close to the mic then, and I was like that, and I realised.
Yeah, you're gonna be buying that mic off me. I'll tell you.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll trade you.
Trade me what?
That bowl of fruit over there. Look at that.
For that microphone? Nah.
Yeah.
I like that 57 beta. I'll have you know.
Yeah, well, you're gonna like that fucking pair and all.
Is it a big pair?
2.
I'll do you 2 pairs.
What, 4?
I'll give you 2 pairs of pairs for
I've had a
2
craving
pairs.
for orange.
Hello, Flossie. Oh, at last, someone intelligent's joined the conversation. Oh, look, she laughed at that as well, didn't she? She smiled at that. Hello, Flossie. Oh, you're so cute. You've grown so much since...
What?
Right, so let's get on with this before we bore everyone too much. So I'm gonna do my true or false, and then we're gonna do the last 2 things. By the way, everyone, 2020rendezvous.com. Please watch the documentary. Please buy the album. Please share it with people and your friends and all of that kind of stuff. It'd be lovely if we sold some more albums now. We haven't really been concentrating on the sales, but it is important because we shelled out a lot of cash for that. Yeah, a lot of your cash. Anyway, so I'm in my...
Hit us with it. Hit us.
All right, here we go. My true or falses this week feel a little bit underplayed compared to yours. Yours have been quite elaborate, all of yours this week, and been full of stories, whereas mine is just very basic. So it's my number 1 is my toilet is still having trouble flushing from a deposit that I made in there last Monday. That's my number 1. And my number 2 is, which I suppose the number 1 should have been number 2. But my number 2 one is my bath is draining slower due to a build-up of bath salts around the plug hole. So which of those is true?
I'm going to go with I'm going to go with the toilet because your flush is shit. Pardon the pun. You have
What for 6 days?
You're the I mean, you
can't. No, it's good because Dave loves his bath salts. Number 2, definitely number 2. Hang on, that's a sample.
Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, I can do that.
Number 2, definitely number 2.
That's for Chris. Yeah, so I got the sample.
And
Flossie liked it. So number 1, that the toilet's still struggling to flush because of a deposit I made in there on Monday, which has been 6 days. Yeah. We're on Sunday now. There's 7 days in a week. 7 minus 1 is 6. Keep up.
Yeah, but there's 52 weeks in a week.
That's true. And then the scientific fact. And the other one is that my bath is draining slower than it used to because of the build-up of bath salts, like crystallised bath salts around the plug hole.
Okay.
Probably in the plug hole as well.
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
You're going for number 2, Chris?
Yeah.
2. I said 2.
What's it been number 1?
Lots of people here saying number 2. Well, as you should all know, salt dissolves in water and therefore it wouldn't build up around the plug hole. Therefore, it's definitely number 1.
I'm
you can't change your mind now.
No, I'm going with number 1. I got that one.
No, you can't change your mind now. I've told you the answer.
No, I didn't confirm that it was number 2. I said I think I'm going with number 2.
It doesn't matter that much.
Turn into a hard lump.
I've got to say, I haven't said what the deposit was that went in the toilet on Monday.
Yeah, it could be a bag of Smarties.
It wasn't a bag of Smarties. But the problem is still to this day, like I went up there for a piss earlier and I flushed it and then the water kind of piles up and then does that thing where it goes zoom and goes down like it's blocked. But it's been doing that since last Monday.
That's something in there, in the U-bend.
Yeah, one of these shits.
No, obviously. It's a deposit. That's all I'm going to...
There's only one way around
There
it.
are women listening. I don't want to make
Big
them
glove on,
think
get your hand around.
I'm disgusting or anything.
I bet there's a load of shit down there.
Honestly, it was so big. It was like I was in America for a month and didn't. A
swell flush.
For all you Americans, by the way, who may or may not be listening to this nonsense, in America, because your food doesn't have as many nutrients as ours does in general, on average. Obviously.
We've said this before, haven't we?
Yeah. The what you produce as a waste product tends to be twice as large as what we'd usually do in Europe.
And
So,
it's fucking great.
For Ricky, I mean that's quite big. I mean, twice
You
as
should
large.
see the fucking hemorrhoids I have now since we've started. I started touring America.
Ooh.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Right, let's move on with the show. Otherwise, it's never going to finish.
Preparation here.
So, whoever said earlier that they wanted damaged breathing, you're in luck. It's number 2 this week. This is damaged
I think
breathing.
it was Jackie Luck as well.
Well, there you go. Jackie Luck, you are in luck. And we are live again. Hello. But that was Damaged Breathing there for I don't know, was it Jackie Luck who wanted that one? So look at that. That's Ricky with a cow there.
Atom Heart Trucker.
Oh, it's just flicked along. There's a picture of your penis. No, there's not really. I caught you out though. To be fair, the lens isn't zoom enough.
You wouldn't see it.
No. You need one of those selfie sticks to get it out around your belly and anyway.
I need a fucking crane. Honestly, to see me cock, I need to fucking set up a load of scaffold.
Is there anything we haven't done this episode that we were needing to do? Honestly, people, 2020 rendezvous.com, watch our documentary, buy the album, all that shit.
Yeah, just buy it.
Join up with the members area. You get to hear what we say between the songs. Plus, there's all the making of stuff, which is brilliant. You hear all the making of stuff. And I've got more of that to upload. I'm drip feeding it out to everyone. So there might be more up there. If you signed in last week, there might be more up there next week, you know. So yeah, do that.
Exciting stuff.
Oh, tomorrow night. Of course. Got to announce that.
What? Bank holiday?
Yeah, we're going to do the commentary. Have we spoken to you about that yet, Ricky?
Yes, I forgot though.
You remembered. Right, tomorrow night, at a time yet to be disclosed, probably be around kind of 8 o'clock, I'd imagine, 7 or 8 o'clock, it being Bank Holiday Monday. We'll work that one out. We're going to do, because we should have hit 2,000 plays by then or somewhere very close of the first episode. So we're going to play it and do a commentary chat where we kind of chat over it and give you all our thoughts on the first episode and like little bits of inside knowledge and all of that, and basically do a commentary. So yeah, we will be doing that tomorrow night on the Space Potatoes wall and on YouTube, a little bit of a commentary type thing.
And also both apologies to Jenna because it's mine and her's wedding anniversary tomorrow.
Oh yes.
Oh well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Well done.
Condolences.
Well, either could be true.
Yeah. Well, congratulations, condolences. It's all the same.
Condolences for her. It's only been 8 kids. You get less for murder.
And don't forget, tomorrow is also.
That's very true. So look, everyone, we've had you voting all week, okay? And I've got to have words here. Because what you voted at number 1 is a very, very bizarre choice. You either genuinely like this song or you're trolling us, because I've always seen this song as just a bit nothing and throwaway. I mean, I wrote it and it's rubbish. So even if I do say...
It was your experimental period, wasn't it?
It wasn't experimental at all. It was me having a bit of a piss take one night, probably taking the parody thing too far.
I was trying to big it up for people.
Well, I just took the parody bit too far. And then we had a storyline for it in the documentary, and then that never happened because that didn't even work out. So this is kind of the most nothing song of our entire collection because we didn't do anything with it. There's no story behind it. It's just rubbish. But you all voted it for number 1 this week. So thank you very much. You know, just because I don't like it. Let's live together. So that was your number one this week, Live Together. I hope you enjoyed it.
How many votes did it have?
Would have been my choice. No, it had enough to be the number one. I'm not going to reveal that because otherwise people will understand how many they've got to do to cheat. So.
Oh yeah, no, we're no cheating.
So we don't have you cheat. So I'm going to leave you on a prayer. We're going to leave on the prayer here. A little bit of Jesus time going on here. So, final word for the episode. Dear Jesus, can you please send a plague of locusts to the following people? Van drivers who drive in the fast lane. People who say H instead of H. People who come round my house and open windows and let the heat out. People who block shopping whatever, trolleys or whatever, in the aisles or whatever. People who get in the way there. Get rid of them. And, of course, Paul Bonney. And secondly, if I can ask you a favour, if you could give me the power to play guitar as well as Trevor, that would be fantastic. I might believe in you if you did. Everyone say amen. Amen.
Amen.
So there we go. That was the prayer for the week. Thank you, everyone. That's been the show.
There's a couple of things there. I'm going to be expecting a swarm of locusts.
Yeah, me and
there's a couple of things there.
Why? You say H instead of H, don't you?
I say H.
Yeah, that's just awful.
Well, you go Harry, you don't go Harry, do you? So
you do go Harry.
No,
of all the people in the chat, you're the one that does go Harry.
Yeah, no, but it's spelt with a H because it's called Harry. So
no, but the letters are pronounced different to what. Oh God! Don't
listen. I'm going to take science to a court of law, and I'm going to get that overturned because that is scientifically ridiculous. You fucking arsehole.
And the only reason that you block shopping aisles, mate, is because you're fat.
It's because I'm a fat hunt.
So there we go. But yeah,
and I open your windows to let in the.
You do open my windows to let the heat
because I don't want to be sat there stinking of my own shit. So I open a fucking
That's fine, but I always have it cracked in the bathroom. I open the things because I've got those things that bring up, and then I pull it out by about 1 millimetre and put it down so they're still locked in, and it's got a minor air gap. It's just enough to let some breeze in.
No way you stink of shit and escape.
We have them.
Yeah, but that's why I've got the poo spray.
You need another. You need to let the air get going through, so you have to open the door a bit as well.
No, you see. You see, all of that lets heat
Unless
out.
the air's blowing the other way and it blows down into your living room.
Just let you know, people are leaving and you two are talking about windows.
So there we go. It's all good fun. It's a good conversation.
There's lots you can say about Windows, especially sliding sash windows.
And Microsoft ones. Anyway, that was our show. Thank you very much. It's been enjoyable. Same time next week. Goodbye, everyone. See you later, Space Potatoes.
See you later.